Hello, welcome. My name is Cindy St. Martine, and I am a natural holistic healer for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. And you're joining in with my Wednesday live chat here. If you're watching from Google and YouTube, I invite you to come to my website at Cindy's, with an S, healing.com, CINDYS, healing.com, and click on the live chat, and you can join in and join in for our live chat. Hello, everyone in the room. Can you hear and see me? Welcome, everyone. I'm glad to see everyone here. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, Zoo. Welcome. Hi, Gwen. Hi. Goldie, hello, welcome. I see some new people here tonight, and all of you, I'm glad you're here. You blessed me by coming. I'm glad to see all of you, and I welcome all of you on the night of the Scorpio full moon. So we have a full moon tonight, and hello, Zoo, hello. And I'm so glad you're all here. You blessed me for being here. Hi, Dale. I'm glad you're here. And those, again, who are watching from Google and YouTube, I invite you to come to my website where you can join in with the chat box and get a free reading from me today. And so I'm glad you're here. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful week. And we'll have a new week starting with the full moon tonight in Scorpio. And this Scorpion full moon, the universe and God supports us in looking at our relationships with everyone. And, oh, thank you, Gwen. Thank you. Thank you, Gwen's daughter, Zoo. I'm glad you're here. Yes, Allie, I love the full moon, too. We're a little overcast tonight, but I'm hoping I can catch a peek of the moon tonight here where I am. And it's, like I was saying, it's a Scorpion full moon, and it's this time we're getting support and energies to look into our relationships and how we see them, how we deal with them. Yes, Christian, I'm going to put you and Dale up first today because I didn't get time last week for you. I remember that. So you guys will be first on the list for reading today. Well, Zoo, you're very lucky and your mom is very lucky to have such a daughter who loves her very, very much. So you're both blessed. So I'm going to get back to our relationships. It's time, we were all given at the time of conception, we were all given the gifts of God inside of us. So every single person, no matter how mean and nasty they are, however they act, they still have the ability to love and forgive and have peace. They're all deserving of all the divine emotions of God. So what we want to take during this time of the Scorpio full moon, we want to look at people and see everything that's divine in them. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Thank you for coming. We want to see the divine in people and celebrate that, because when you do that, again, our karma, what we think, say, and do out to the universe, how we see people is how people will see us. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. I'm glad you're here tonight. Thank you for coming. So, hi, PJ. We're getting all our welcomes in tonight. Hi, PJ. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming, dear. And so we get back to our relationships, looking at people. Now it's time to bring peace. We have the power, each one of us have the power to bring peace to everyone and every relationships. We don't want to get caught up in our egos or the egos of other people. If someone's not talking to you and they're mad at you, know that they have the ability to forgive. And let them be able to forgive on their own terms. Okay? Let them be able to love on their own terms. Don't try to control it. You can offer and bring peace, send them loving energies and healing energies, and let them go. Surrender it to God. Don't get caught up in anybody's negative energies. Now, if you're in a relationship and it's time for you to move on, it's time to take a really good look at if this relationship blesses you or hurts you. And then so you want to take time and then bless the person and move on. It's all about seeing the God in everyone. And we all are God. We all have all the divine blessings of God. Okay, I'm not taking, hold on, I'm not putting my list together for readings yet. So hold on there for a minute. I'll get you in a minute on this. Hold on for the readings. And, okay, so I'm a little distracted here. So, but let's take time. We're talking about the full moon. Let's take a few minutes and let's do some deep breathing. Let's close our eyes. Let's take 4 really deep breaths. We're going to inhale and exhale for 4 counts each. And just release any negative energies that we've been holding down, and so we can lift them up, our energies, and call on our angels to bring all our angels together so we can have an angel party tonight. So let's take 4 really good deep breaths. So we're going to inhale, close your eyes, get in a meditative state of calm and peace. So we're going to inhale 4 counts. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Okay, very good. So I'm going to go over to the Angel Tarot cards, and we'll see what message the angels want to tell us for tonight and for the week. Okay. Okay, this card flipped over, and it's the Page of Fire. And the angels are telling us news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. You know, when we open ourselves and separate ourselves from the ego and not from God, the source, we will get new endeavors. We will be able to use our originality and ingenuity to move forward in our path and our journey. So keep an open mind and listen for that. Listen for the news. It can come in any shape, way, form. It can come. But if you're so consumed by the ego, you'll never see it. And of course, the ego, EGO, stands for edging God out. And the ego is everything that's negative: worry, fear, doubt, lack of confidence, hatred, jealousy, anger, finding fault, all that. Okay. So I'm going to cut the deck. Oh. Guess what card comes up? It's the ego card. It's the ego card, and it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So I was just talking about the ego, and the angels are confirming it. We can release that ego. When you stay positive, when your intentions are connected to the source of God, to the source of the Creator, and we stay in divine, then we can manifest anything we want. But if we worry, if we fear, we bring sickness, we bring doubt. It's the message we're sending out to the universe. It's our karma. What you think, say, and do out to the universe comes back to you. If you constantly say, I want, then guess what the universe says to you? I want. But when you give as God gives. and you say, how can I serve? Then the universe says to you, how can I serve you? What can I give you? So you see how that works, how we create our karma. Get rid of wanting material things and offer to serve. But serving to the universe and to mankind can be very simple. It could be giving a smile. It's helping someone with their bags. It's picking up trash off the ground. It's doing little things of being a service to the earth, to mankind, to all of us. It's kindness, it's understanding, it's patience. That's how we serve. And that's when the universe says to us, how can I be kind to you? What can I give you? And then things just come to you. So we want to really pay attention, especially with this full moon, our egos in relationships as well. If you're finding some fault with someone, if you're saying, oh, this person, all he does is complain, I can't please him, there's nothing I can do about him or her or any of those things, then the universe is going to find fault with you. And you're going to draw that type of energy to you. You're going to draw that type of people to you. That your relationships will never heal. But when you see the love and beauty in every single person, no matter who they are, they could be the nastiest, meanest person. If you extend a little love and kindness to you, I guarantee you they're going to look at you differently. Now, some people are so involved and consumed by their ego that they won't even see that. Then you want to bless them and walk away. It's that simple. Living godly. That's right, Glenn. Okay, so the next card is the Three of Air, and it says, great sadness, take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Oh, these cards are supporting the meaning of the full moon's energies tonight, okay? We have to let go, bring peace to relationships. Forgive yourself, forgive others. You know, when you forgive yourself, then everybody, the universe forgives you. You can, it's again, when you say, I forgive myself for what I think I did wrong. You know, I learned lessons. I bless myself. When you say, oh, stupid me, how could I have been so stupid? What's wrong with me? That was dumb. Oh, I ruined it now. No. That is not God. God forgives you the instant. He doesn't even see anything wrong. So you do no wrong. You gained lessons. So when you think you did something wrong, don't say, oh, I did something wrong, stupid me. Go, that's interesting how that happened. Next time, I'll try something different. I won't do it that way. Okay? So you look at things that you do as a blessing and lessons and wisdom gained in that way. So don't forgive yourself, forgive others. It's the same with other people. They're probably saying, stupid me, dumb me, oh, how could I have been so cruel? Forgive them. They have love inside of them just like you do. So, and the next card, it says, is the Ten of Fire. And the angels are telling us too much work, accept help from others. Your life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So here we have, again, the ego, sadness, stress, too much work. Maybe you're thinking people aren't helping you, but you have to stop saying that. If you say, no one's helping me, guess what the universe is saying? You're right. I'm not sending anybody to you because you're drawing those energies to yourself. So what you want to think is, I have enough people to come to me and help me. I welcome them and I joyfully accept their help without judgment, without finding fault, and I will be grateful. So these are the things you want to say and think. Then people come and help you. You have the abundance in that. You won't have stress concerns. You don't bring the stress on you. You see the blessings in that way. Whenever you bring negative thoughts to you or to anyone else, the universe responds in a negative way. It continues to happen that way. So you want to say, I have plenty of help. God in the universe supports me and brings me the help that I need. I will be grateful and not judgmental because God doesn't make mistakes. He brings me the help that I'm supposed to have. And you think of these things and you bring positive things to you and surrender. Every day, like most of you know, I surrender my ego every morning. Surrender it. And tell God, I don't want it. And this is the way you, affirmations. And then I say, I am wonderful. I am beautiful. I am healthy. I'm amazing. I'm a healer. I am God. I am Cindy. And you say these things, affirmations, and you can say them several times in a day. I am. Who are you? 2 strong words. I am. And then add to those, to that. So, with that said, I will now take those who would like a reading from me and give me a shout out where you're coming from. I'm in the Philadelphia area, north in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. So come on and give me a shout out where you're coming from and if you want a reading and what type of reading that you would like. I do owe Christian and Dale one, so I'm going to put them at the top of the list. So let me know if you want a general reading, if you want a romance reading, work related, but pick one topic and let me know what you want. Okay. I had dropped my cards and I'd stick them up. Okay, Ginger wants romance. Ginger, shout out, New Jersey. Okay. Romance. Light, you want a reading? Florida. We got New York City. Okay, Light wants a romance. We have New York City. Okay, Light, very good. Ellie wants a general reading. Okay. And Ellie's from Pennsylvania. Carolyn's from San Antonio, Texas. And she wants a love reading. Okay. Gwen wants a romance. And Zoo wants a romance reading from Philadelphia. All right. Jenny's from Florida, and she wants a love reading. Okay. Another Floridian. Yeah, them Floridians are hot people. Okay. Oh, so Zoo, you want a general reading. Okay. And Jenny wants love from Florida. All righty. Okay. Very good. And those, again, who are watching from Google and YouTube, I invite you to come to my website at cindyshealing.com. There's a link for the live chat, and you can join in and communicate. Goldie is from Bensalem. Okay. Pennsylvania, that's in Pennsylvania. She's not far from me. And a health reading. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get started here. I'm going to try and get everybody in. And again, if I don't get you in, we're going to put you at the top of the list for next week. Okay, Carolyn. Spiritual. Okay. Okay, got it. All right, so Christian, we're going to go to you first, my friend. We're going to do the Angel Tarot cards for you, and we'll see what they have to say. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're all very welcome. And fondly and lovingly welcome. Okay, so Christian, I'm going to cut the deck for you. And your first card is the Four of Earth for you, Christian. And the angels are telling you you're being a little too frivolous or too cautious with things. Or maybe money. Maybe you don't want to spend money, or you're worried about money, or things that involve money or materialistic things. And the angels are telling you don't worry about it. You know, maybe try to do some charity work, or give to the less fortunate. You know, maybe you have old clothes, or spend money on, but be a little bit more charitable in that, and don't be too cautious. You're okay with that. So you can give. Of course, when you give and be a service to others, you get more coming to you. You'll always be in abundance in that way. And the Knight of Earth is next, Christian, and the angels are telling you time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. Okay, so it's time. If you made some commitments or promises to people, you've got to keep your promises. It's time to honor those commitments and buckle down and get it done. Now, call on your guardian angel to help you. Here it's telling you, call on your guardian angel to help you get things done and get things, you know, being too frivolous or cautious. This may all come down to what may be stopping you from honoring your commitments. You're holding back. You don't want to do it. So you may be frivolous or cautious with your time. And it's time to buckle down and get things done. Because I was just talking about the abundance. The next card is the Ace of Earth, and it's telling you the inflow of abundance. You will have that. When you buckle down, honor your commitments. Don't be too frivolous with your time. When you do this, then you're going to see many things come to you. Things that you want, love and kindness and all those things, even more so, are going to come to you. Okay, Christian, so that's for you. Okay, so good luck. Okay. And Dale, I'm going to go to the power cards for you, my dear. Okay, PJ, I can put you down. All right. All right, Dale, these cards won't go in. And there's 4 cards here, and I'm going to read all 4 to you because, you know, I normally pull 3, but these 4 cards are stuck together, so it may be all 4 of them that they want to tell you, or some got stuck with the ones that got stuck. So, and the first card is telling you new beginnings. And it says, starting a new life, finding your purpose, and a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And especially now with the full moon, looking back at relationships and things like that. So having a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Being compassionate toward people is so important. Have compassion for people who are suffering. And it's going to bring you, you're going to close that chapter, you're going to have a new life starting, and you're going to find that purpose. Dale says, yay! And the next card, the 8 of Raphael, you know, when you do that, you know, there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. You have this spiritual quest, you have this knowledge, this wisdom, you know your path. So there is something better waiting for you. New beginning, something better waiting for you. The Empress card is next, and it says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources for you. Oh, there's 5 cards here. I'm sorry, I got stuck. And the next card is the 2 of Raphael, and it says 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love, okay? And the next card is the King of Michael, and it says wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. So it all looks really, really good there. All these cards are absolutely support each other, and I don't really need to explain much of that. So good luck with your new beginnings. All right, Ginger, you're next, my dear. And you want the romance cards, and I'm going to shuffle. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. The first card, Ginger, it's saying, let your friends help you. And it says, ask for and accept support from others. And the next card, it says, unrequited love. And it says, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then the next card says, make the effort. And it says, great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Okay. You know, you know what's inside of you. You have that intuition. You know what steps to take and where to go. You know, sometimes and this is time, Scorpio full moon, time to look at relationships. Great love, it says, is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If you're guided to walk away, great love is waiting for you, but you got to walk away. If you're guided to stay, then make the effort and hang in there and make it work. Ask and accept support from others, your friends, in this. I personally don't think, when it comes to affairs of the heart, I don't know, talk to people you trust, absolutely. And then, get the information, and then I'll help guide you to where you need to be. But don't let one person's experience influence your experience, because it may not be the same. There is not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going that you're concerned with. So again, it's the third card says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Maybe you have to walk away in order to have great love come to you. Okay? So, all right. So I hope that makes sense for you, Ginger. And Light, you're next. I know we always want to go to like the blue cards with you, and I'm going to continue with that. No, you know what? No. The angels are telling me romance cards for you tonight. They're guiding me to use the same cards. For you, Light. I want to say again that, some of us are searching for our soulmate. Remember, our soulmate is searching for us too. And we want to stay positive. So we're like, when we stay positive and look forward to meeting our soulmate, we're kind of like a light bulb. In a field of people, our light shines the brightest, and our soulmate's going to see that light. Okay? But if you worry and say, oh, what's wrong with me? Why can't I find somebody? Why am I so lonely? That you dull your light. When you say, why can't I find somebody? It's because you dulled your light. Your light's not shining bright, and your soulmate can't find you. Okay? So you want to stay bright, lit, and stay confident in knowing and staying positive when it comes time to meeting a romantic partner and soulmate, and trust in your journey. Trust in your path, and trust that you're going to meet them. Now, when you open yourself to receive a romantic relationship, and remember this, it's like leaving your front door open. You're waiting for the butterfly to come in, and what comes in? A few flies. So there may be a few flies coming in, but you shoot them back out, let them go on their way. That butterfly is coming. Okay, all right, Light, I'm focusing on you, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna cut the deck. I love you too, Ginger, and you're so lovingly welcome. Okay, so Ginger asked a question. She says, I'm not sure if I asked you this before or not. When soulmates find someone, is it the same in both people, meaning it's equal? I'm not sure if I understand that, but some, when your soulmate and when you're looking for your soulmate and your soulmate's looking for you, you will know. You will know. You make that connection. It could be just by looking at each other, and it might not be a lifetime soulmate, but a soulmate is someone who touches your soul and your spirit. Now remember, when that door is open to receive your soulmate, you may get a few flies coming in. That may want to steal some of your nectar. So you gotta shoo them out. Let them come in and check them out, but then you gotta shoo them out. So, hello, Bella Anna. Okay, Light, I'm going back to yours. I cut the deck, and the first card for you is children, and it says your love life is being affected by children. And the next card says finances and career, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And the third card is playfulness, and it says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine through. Okay, this is the playfulness card and the children card work very well together. Okay, there may be some financial or career issues. I know, if our financial life and a career and things aren't going well, it's so hard to focus on a romance situation, whether it's us or the other person. So until that gets straightened out, then we can open ourselves to have a healthy, solid, a romantic relationship. Now, the angels are telling you, take a more playful approach, childlike, happiness. Children don't have the ego. They're born, they're playful, they live in the moment. They want to play, they want to be happy. They don't want to be angry or sad or fight. Sometimes children, when they do have an argument with a friend, 1 minute they're arguing, the next minute they're best buddies. So they have that God inside them, forgiveness. So maybe take a more playful approach, a childlike approach about your career and finances. They're not as bad as we think they are. Okay, so sometimes, so let that childlike thing come out of you. It'll attract, again, it'll put that light bulb up so your soulmate can see you and have that playfulness, recapture romance, allow that youthful spirit of fun shine in you. And when you smile, when you're happy, the whole world smiles with you. So, okay, so that's for you, Light. And Bree? Okay, so Ginger says, all right, she explained the question a little bit better for me. She says, she says, can you be my soulmate, but I'm not yours? I think soulmates are equally together. It doesn't mean like if a soulmate's coming into your life to give you lessons, you may in a past lifetime went into their life and gave them lessons. It may not, you may not both be learning lessons at the same time, or you may. I mean, me personally, I think someone always has to be the student and someone has to be the teacher. Sometimes the teacher's the student, sometimes the student is the teacher. You know, and it can go both ways. It's like equally learning from each other. You know, you might meet a soulmate who teaches you how to sew. You never knew how to sew. But in return, you're teaching them how to cook. They didn't know how to cook. So it does balance itself out that way. That's generally speaking. So when you have a soulmate, you just click. You just know. You're like-minded. Okay? You have the same like-minded thoughts. With me, for instance, I'm not religious, I'm very spiritual. And so being with someone who's very religious would not work. We could not connect. We could not soulfully connect in that way unless we're both spiritual in that way and we can lift ourselves up in a spiritual way. And so it's kind of like that. So yeah, you have to still learn and teach each other. Sometimes the teacher's the student, sometimes the student's the teacher, okay? And we come back and we learn from each other. So it can be equally in a strange kind of way, but you were meant to be together and to share together, okay? So, all right, we're going to go to Bree next. And Bree, I'm going to use the romance cards for you too. You're welcome, Light. You're very, very welcome. Okay, so, Bree. All right, Bree, this card flipped over. I'm going to show you it, and I assume it's for you. It might not be for you. It might be for somebody else in the room, but the angels flipped it over for us to say. It says, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. If you believe that you are deserving of a relationship, then let it happen. You don't need to control it. God will make it happen. Follow your path. Listen to your angels. Listen to your intuition. So, okay. Continue shuffling. I'm going to cut the deck. The old saying, let go and let God. Absolutely. Let go. Let it happen. So, Bree, I see the engagement card comes up first for you, and it says your love life is ascending to a higher commitment. The next card says very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we have the retreat card, and it says it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. Maybe you're in a relationship and you're unsure about taking the next step. Maybe you're wondering, is this the right person for me? Let go and let God. Don't control it. Let it happen. Let your heart love. Let your heart speak to you. Okay? Take a little time to meditate, escape, and really make that decision. It's time to decide what you want to do, where you want to go in this relationship, and then let it happen. Let things unfold, okay? So it looks like you may be reaching, you may be wanting to reach a higher commitment but unsure or nervous, or you want to push it a lot quicker than it's ready to happen. You might want to, try to control it and push it along. Step back, meditate, and trust. and decide to let God, let go and let God. And then things will unfold. And stay positive. Stay positive. See yourself in a loving relationship. See yourself holding hands. See yourself being intimate. See yourself and feel like you're already there. Because that's going to raise your energy. It's going to raise your vibrations so things can manifest. And again, when you think, say, and do, after the universe comes back to you. So if you feel that you're in a loving relationship, guess what comes to you? And if you try to control things and say, well, I'm going to push this, I'm going to push because this is what I want. What I want. Then the universe is going to say, I want from you. But when you love and send this out and see that you're surrounded with this love and all, then that's what you're going to manifest, okay? So Ellie wants a general reading. And Ellie, we're going to go to the tarot cards for you, my dear. Oh, goodness. This card flipped over. Got a lot of cards flipping tonight. It's the balance card. So, Ellie, this could be for you or a message for other people in the room. And it says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Patience is always important when you're ready to manifest and when you want your intention of what you want is staying positive. Don't bring the ego in for your attention. So you want to balance yourself in moderation. You know, don't want to go too far one way. Cooperation and compromise, you know, in that way. Oh, wonderful, Bree. Wonderful. You're welcome, Ellie, so much. Ginger's cool. She says thank you with her sunglasses. I love that. Okay, so I'm focusing on Ellie here. Let me connect with her angels. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, Ellie. Oh, wow. So, Ellie, it says the Ten of Fire is around you, and it says too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. So we have the balance card twice here. The one that flipped over, and then we have life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So it seems like you're maybe doing too much, or maybe you're working too much and not resting. Your life is a little out of balance going around here. Again, here's the Eight of Air. It says the illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. And then we have the Ego card. And it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on maybe materialistic things or negative or fear-based thoughts. Okay. It says an illusion of being trapped. Means illusion. It's not really there. We create our problems. We can take something really small and make it huge because of our egos. We have the Ego card. There are solutions for everything. But if we're so consumed and put all our energy in the problem, we'll never hear and know the solution. So we want to take it, and we get out of balance that way. Because we're all full of worry, problems, concerns that weighs us down. We're out of balance. We're leaning one way, and we're not balanced. But when you believe and know in your path and know that you have all of God's gifts inside of you, then you know He's not going to give you problems. He gives you solutions. He gives you lessons. He gives you wisdom. So you want to be balanced. Brush it off. Say I'm having an illusion of being trapped. I'm not really trapped. I am magnificent. I'm wonderful. I'm smart. I have wisdom. I have God on my side, and I'm going to move forward in this. And this is not a problem. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to surrender this. And as I meditate, I hear God speak to me. And I'm going to know the answer to this problem. I'm going to know when the perfect timing is here. So I will know what steps to take. I will gain that confidence that I need, and I will not be afraid to take action. Not at all. And that's what you want to say to yourself and confirm those situations with you. Okay, Ellie? So good luck. We've had a couple sessions together, and you're amazing. You're wonderful. Don't doubt that. Don't worry. You have what it takes, girl, and be confident in yourself. If someone tells you that you're not good enough, you can't listen to other people. You know what's in your heart. You know what you want to do. You're going to move forward. There's no obstacles big enough to stop you. You step over them, you push them away, you walk around them, and you keep going forward. Nothing is going to block you, and don't be fearful. What I say is you have a choice. You can either have love or fear. In love, there is no fear. In fear, there is no love. So you can either be loveless or fearless. Always choose to be fearless and trust that you know exactly what you're doing and where you're going. And you be powerful when you're in the knowing, and let it happen. Okay, so Carolyn wants a spiritual reading, and I think I'm going to use the same cards for you, and we'll see what spirituality for you. Everything in life, every problem, every concern, everything that happens is ego-based. Everything negative is ego-based. And once we make separate ourselves from the ego and not from our source, which is our creator, our God, when we connect to our source, by separating from the ego, we're automatically connected to our source. And God is loving, caring. He's in abundance. He is amazing. He's wonderful. Or she, or it, whatever your beliefs are. But the biggest problem in our lives every day is that darn ego. It makes us stress. It gives us heart attacks. It makes us sick. It makes us worry. It makes us everything. But when you know, I'm going to be all right. I'm not going to be afraid. This problem is nothing to worry about. I have enough money. I have enough patience. I have enough ability. I have enough wisdom. God will not let me do without what I need. So I'm moving forward because I know I got God on my side, and things are going to happen for me in this way because I am powerful, I'm smart, I'm wise. And you see, even those people who try to stop you or say you're not good enough, they're ego. So recognize the ego in other people and don't be drawn to it. Know who you are in your essence in that way. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome, Ellie. Yay, Ellie! Yay, 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 yay. So continue with that. Don't let it come back to you, okay? Don't let it come back to you with that. Okay, so we're going to, Carolyn is next. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck for you, Carolyn. The first card is the moon, which is great because of the full moon tonight. First card is the moon for you, Carolyn, and it says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. Again, that's the ego involved here. The next card is the Seven of Fire, and it says defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. And the third card is the Page of Earth, and it says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, maybe a new area of study. So you want a spiritual reading, and the moon is with you. You have the energies. You have the psychic insights. Things are happening behind the scenes. So don't worry. Don't be fearful. Enlightenment. If you want a more spiritual life, more enlightenment, when you're ready, when the student's ready, the teachers will appear. You will get lessons. Look on the internet. Do some research. And defend your beliefs. If someone tells you that's not what you're supposed to believe, I have people who tell me all the time that I'm going to rot in hell, that I'm following false things, that I'm evil. And people who say those things is ego-based. They're not godlike or Christ-like. And I just bless them in that way. And I know there's good, and they're telling me these things, these horrible things, because they care about me. And they're saying, so I see the love in them. But then I have to separate myself from them. Because they say these things about me, or accuse me of these things, which to me, I'm all love and have God in me. And they don't see that, okay? And they're afraid. They have fear, and that's ego. Anybody has fear for you or tell you those things. So you want to stand up for your beliefs and choose your battles wisely. You don't want to get in a tit for tat with anybody for doing what you want to do in a spiritual way. And it looks like whatever financial matters that are around you, maybe you want to go to school, get money, trust that everything's going to manifest you in that way, okay? All right, so that's for you, Carolyn. I'm going to try and move along here and we have Gwen is next, and she wants a love reading, okay? All right, so Gwen, this one's for you. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. Gwen, the first card is passion. You have this passion inside of you. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That passion inside of you. Don't hold back. Let it come out into you. The separation card is next, and it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. But it's also telling you it's safe for you to love. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So there may be a little bit of separation going on. Don't worry about that. Let your passion come out. Say what's in your heart, okay? It's opening your heart to receive. You know, sometimes we give love, but we don't receive it. So make yourself lovable to receive love. Have that passion come out. If there's a little bit of a separation, don't worry. Bring it back together. Or maybe there's a separation because there's lack of passion, okay? But the angels are telling you it's safe to love, trust, have that passion come out. There's a little lull going on, a little separation time out here, but bring it back in. You have that love. And let it come out, okay? So that's for you, Gwen. That's really great. And your daughter, Zoo, she wants a general reading, and so I'm going to go back to the tarot cards. Okay, so Zoo, I'm focusing on you. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. The Two of Earth, these cards seem to really be coming up, these same cards tonight. It seems maybe defect of the full moon, but the Two of Earth is telling you too much going on at once. So the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. You know, when you make things a little bit more fun and see the fun in things, it's easier to make those decisions. Too many things going on at once can make anybody crazy. So you want to laugh it off and see the humor in things and make the decisions that you need to make. Because you can't have all these things. You can say, I can do this, but I can't do that. Okay? This has got to stop. I'll get to that later. So make these decisions and separations with that. Here goes another decision card, the Two of Air for you. It says being unable or unwilling to make a decision. There's a stalemate. Maybe pretending there's not a problem. Okay? And by pretending there's no problem means there's a problem. So you want to make the decision so you can go to the next area in your life, because the ego is around you. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things or things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So you have all these things going on. You're doing it to yourself. I'm going to tell you right now, you're doing it to yourself. You're putting all these things on yourself. You don't want to face a situation, so you're not going to make. You're thinking of avoiding the situation and not making a decision. It'll go away, and it won't, because God puts us in this fork of the road so we can make decisions to learn lessons. So trust that you know which decision to make. Okay, that you make it more playful. You know. Say, you know, I can handle this. I can make this decision, and it's not a problem. So it's a false sense. The ego is false. It's not real. So you want to make sure that you release that, because you're unwilling or deciding not to make decisions in your life. Too much is going on. You can't deal with it. Surrender it. Surrender it. Make your God box. I tell people, get a small container or a box, and you call it your God box. Write down on a piece of paper your problem or intention or prayer, fold it up, put it in your God box. You just surrendered it to God. And then take time to meditate. You'll get the decisions. Maybe you can't say no to someone. Say no. Just say no, you know. Or maybe you want to say yes, but you're afraid to say yes. Say yes. Just let things flow. You'll know. Okay, so Jenny, I'm going to try and get these in. We're coming to the end of our time here. Okay, you're so welcome, Carolyn. Gwen, you say you feel lost in your love for others. You need to open yourself to receive, make yourself lovable, so it comes back to you. When you constantly give, you can be lost in that because you don't know what others are feeling. You're blocking that love off. You want to open yourself and receive. Say, look, I'm ready to receive love, and stop giving for a little while and let people give to you, okay? Remember, when you keep giving, the universe is going to send more people so you can give to. But when you stop giving and say, I'm ready to receive, I deserve love, love is coming to me, making yourself lovable, then the universe is going to give it to you, okay? I can't tell you, Zoo, if you're really in love. Trust, don't doubt it, okay? Don't worry about it. Let things flow, let things happen, and you'll know. When you worry or concern, say, am I really in love? Then you're bringing the ego into it, and that's negative energies. Just let things flow. You'll know. Things make appearance to you, and you'll know. You know, if something in the relationship with someone and it doesn't suit with you, then you know this is not the right person. Okay, you can't keep giving chances and chances and chances. Okay, all right, so I'm going to try and move along here. We're going to go to Jenny real quick and do a love and get you guys down in tonight. All right, these three cards flipped over for you, Jenny, and I'm going to read them to you. The first card says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Get rid of it. Because once you release your ex, You know, it always baffles me why people hold on to their ex, and they'll say, I can't get over him. Why did he do this to me? Or why did she do that to me? You know, and let it go. As long as you're holding on to them, you'll never get new love. But when you release your ex, clear your energy. Thank you, Anna. Good night, my dear. Then when you clear your energy, true love comes. This will be the romance of a lifetime. And have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with others, and it's going to grow into your, develop into romance. But you got to release anything you're holding on from your past through past relationships. And by all means, do not compare your new love with your old love. Do not compare. There is no comparison. They're not the same person. So you need to surrender your ex. So Goldie, we're going to do health for you real quick. You're welcome, Jenny. Goldie wants focusing on your health here. I'm going to cut the deck for you, Goldie. Now I'm going to tell you something right now. As far as health is concerned, we have the power to heal ourselves. I know I hear people say, no, and we rely on our doctors and drugs and prescriptions and things like that. Healing starts with your mind first. Everything is mental. If you have these affirmations, I am healthy. There's no disease that can control my body or empower me. And it's these healthy affirmations and things like that. You know, people, if you're interested in having a session with me, I can get more and more into that as far as our health is concerned and how to live a more healthier mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physical life. But, okay, so the first card is the Eight of Fire for you, Goldie. I'm sorry. Events moving at a fast pace, delays are over. Many things happening at once. The Queen of Fire is next, and it's telling you stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And the next card is the King of Air, and it's telling you speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. So your mental and emotional needs are met, are balanced and met. Very good, very good. So, in not 222, your thought process creates your reality. Inop 22 says nothing is either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. What we resist persists. And she says good night. So we create our reality. It's as simple as that. When you know everything is good, then good happens. When you have fear-based and doubt, then that's what happens. We create our reality for that. But I'm going back to Goldie for your help. Things like you have to make some decisions. Speak your mind. Get more advice, more professional help, because things are going to be moving very quickly as far as your health is concerned. But they're telling you spread your wings and fly. Don't be afraid to seek out different professional people. Get different advice. Assert your independence. Don't let, if you know inside of you that you shouldn't do something as far as your health is concerned, then seek out more professional help. Get more information on that. Spread your wings. You have control of your health and situations in that way. Things are going to be moving quickly, so you want to be ready for that, okay? But speak your mind with confidence. Don't be afraid to question your doctor or tell your doctor that you maybe want to take a more holistic approach in your health concerns. Speak your mind. Seek out the professional help. ask who you can see and do that, okay? You're welcome, Jenny. You're very welcome. And last one, PJ, we're going to do a general reading. I'm going to go over to the power cards for you and see what they have to say. PJ? Oh, thank you. I love you too. And in 3900, but I don't know who you are. And you're quite welcome. I love you too. And thank you. If I could see you, I'm sure you'd be just as beautiful. Okay, so PJ, I'm going to focus in on you. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. And the first card, PJ, for you is the Eight of Ariel. And it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And then the next card is the New Beginnings card. And it says, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And then the Nine of Ariel is next, and it says, your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success, a love for beautiful things in life. So I'm sure you're very proud of your work, and because you do excellent work. Don't doubt it. Don't worry about it. Stay very proud. Back it up confidently, because starting a new life, things are going to change for you, and this is perfect with the new moon looking at relationships. Your dreams are going to be fulfilled. Your hard work, and that you take great pride in your work, is going to lead to more great success. And you're going to have the love of beautiful things in your life, natural things in your life. But there comes time you may have to do some forgiving and be compassionate with what happened before. You know, let it go and have compassion on any of those things. It says you might be considering going for a little bit more training or additional education. Go right ahead and do that. Maybe you want to teach. Anything as far as giving training or teaching in that ways, but it all looks really, really good. And you're awesome. So I really thank you all for being with me. We're going to end the night with the Archangel Michael prayer card, and we'll see what our prayer is for the night and for the week. And take a good look at relationships that are in your life, and give forgiveness, understanding, and compassion to them. With the full moon supports. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck, and we'll see what our prayer for the week is. It's eternal love. I love this card. It says, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. So it's a wonderful card. Of course, giving and receiving love is important. Not just giving, you have to also receive. And respect yourself in that way and expect that to happen. So I thank you all for being with me. You have no idea how you bless me by being here. And remember, you're powerful when you're in the knowing. When you have God, the Ascendant Masters, the Archangels and Angels behind you, there's nothing that's going to stop you. So until next week, I send you lots of love from me to you, and I wish you namaste. Okay, until next week, thank you for your support and love. Okay, good night.